Dr. MichellePeticolas, here to give you another short video on how to create your great human adventure by mastering 4 superpowers: brilliance, body, brain, and others. I'm going to be talking again today about manifesting. Yesterday, I talked about the importance of getting your body and your brain in alignment in terms of manifesting. In other words, you need to have your ideas about what it is that you want to manifest. You want to have a clear vision. But you also want to watch your thoughts, because sometimes your thoughts will jump in there because of early childhood training and tell you you're not good enough, or it's never going to happen, or who are you kidding yourself? So you need to manage your thoughts. But also you need to take action. You need to buy the lottery ticket if you're going to win the lottery. Today I want to mention that you also need to be in alignment with spirit. That sometimes if you have an intention and it's not in alignment with spirit, you could get something totally different that is not what you had planned. So be aware when you set your intentions that maybe if you just say, I want a lot of money, well, you might get a lot of money, but it just flies out again. However, if you want a lot of money because you have a purpose or passion that you want to create, you have an idea, a vision of how to use that money, that's a whole different story. Now, it doesn't always have to be so grandiose. I want to give you an example of how amazing manifesting can be. Years ago, I was working as a temp in New York City, and it was a hard time to get temp jobs. I actually had to be interviewed and take a typing test in order to get the job that I got. I was working for the VP for a financial organization. And he was a little strange, and he had a tendency to not clearly give his directions and then blame me when I didn't figure out what he wanted. One time he gave me this big package with a bunch of stickies in it, and he said, send this upstairs. And on the package it said, personal and confidential, do not open. So I stuck it in an inner office envelope, sent it upstairs. And then when he came back and asked about it and found out that I had not removed the stickies, he was furious. Well, he didn't say anything. He says, call his secretary, find out what happened. I called the secretary, the guy upstairs, and I said, do you still have that package? And she says, no, I gave it to him. I said, did you do anything about the stickies? She says, no, it said personal and confidential. So I knew it wasn't my fault. So I went home furious. I was like, oh, am I going to have to record all of our conversations? Do I have to take photocopies of everything that he tells me to do so he sees that he's wrong and it's not me? Well, I went home and I thought to myself, it's just a temp job. I don't really need to stay here. And then I thought, yeah, but it's hard to get other temp jobs. Then I decided I would treat this experience as an opportunity to become less sensitive about unjust criticism, to find a new way of approaching it, because frankly, I was a little bit of a defensive person, part of being a perfectionist. So I set the intention. I said, I'm going to learn how to not get triggered by his criticism. You know what happened? 2 weeks later, he was promoted and transferred to another state. He ended up connecting with me only on the phone, and in a few weeks, he was actually telling me how important I was to the organization, how valuable, and to take care of myself. That's manifesting. You want to change your story. The big story, the little story, you change your story, but you want it to be in alignment with who you are. And of course, Spirit was happy for me to learn how to be less in my ego, so that worked just great. That's all I have for today. Pay attention, align with Spirit, check into your heart and see if what you are asking for is really in alignment with who you are or who you want to grow into being. And then set it free, and don't forget to take action. Be brilliant.